Understanding your media library. All right, over here in the left-hand sidebar, you have media. Underneath, you have library, then you have add media. To add additional media to your site, you just click on add media, and then you can upload a file right here by selecting the file and then choosing the file that's on your computer, or you can just drag and drop into place right here and it will upload. Then it'll be added to your media library. Your media library primarily supports images, videos, documents like PDF files, and also audio files. Now, I primarily use images, so this is my media library on my live site, but totally up to you. You'd probably want to embed videos from like YouTube and Vimeo, somewhere like that, to save your storage space with your hosting account. But you can upload like a PDF document, like a menu or something like that if you want, images and so forth. Now, over here, if we click into a file, let me click over here for this one as a quick example. You have your alternate text, title, caption, description, and the file URL. Okay, so the title right here is very important because this helps you search for images that you want to reuse. Even though I have this image right here for VPS, for DreamHost, maybe I want to use it again in a different blog post. Maybe I have a DreamHost review blog post, then I have a tutorial on using DreamHost, whatever. Having an image and having a logical title so you can just type in the title and search for the image makes it very helpful, and you do that right there. So for example, I have over here, I can just type in DreamHost and then show me all the images related to DreamHost that I upload to my site. But I couldn't do this if I titled it something other than DreamHost. So you want to make sure you title your images something logical that you can easily find via searching for everything via the media file right there. Now, you also have the alternate text right there. So you want to leave this if the image is purely decorative, but ideally you really shouldn't be uploading images just for decoration purposes. So if you're using an image to describe something within the blog post, then you want to add in the alternate text right there. So for this, for example, if this was added to a blog post, I would type this in like VPS pricing or DreamHost. Okay, and so that helps search engines understand what the image is about if they can't load the image for some reason over here. And I would keep it as simple as that. So the alternate text is quite important and the title is quite important over here. Now, that's not the only way to add files to your media file. So when you're over here and you're in a piece of content, let me click over here for like all posts. Let's go right there. Okay, we'll go to Hello World. And say I went over here, I clicked on this block right there, I typed in image, boom, then I can upload an image right there and it will be automatically added to my media library. Okay, so like when you're in your piece of content and you're creating content, you don't need to add everything to the media library, then click on media library. You can upload things directly to your blog posts and pages, and then it's automatically added to the media library. I'm just telling you, like when you're uploading images, just make sure to title things logically, because one, that's good for SEO because you want the image could potentially rank within Google, so under like Google image search, and also just helpful for you searching for things on your own site. If you want to reuse an image for whatever reason, then also to pay attention to the alternate text. When you add it to a piece of content, describe what the image is about. And if it's just decorative, then you don't have to describe what it is about. On top of that, you have different ways to organize the media library up top there. So you can have the grid layout, or if you want a nice list, you can do that. You can search by all dates, and you can also smush the images. So you're like, what is that? Well, I added a plugin that compresses images. So we'll get into plugins and my recommended plugins later. So if you add in any type of like image focus plugin, oftentimes something will pop up right there so I can compress the plugins at a click of a button right there. You probably don't have Smush installed, so you probably won't have this option right there. But again, that's what you can do with the media library. So you can navigate over here, search for all your images, audio, video, documents, spreadsheet, archives, unattached. Mine was that mean. So if a user's logged into their account, so you have multiple users, like one person's the administrator, another person's like a contributor, whatever, they can see any type of content that's attached to their specific account. Since you're the administrator of your account, all the images and files under the media library are going to be yours. Then dates, again, you can search for dates if you need to. And really that simple with the media library.